Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will show you how to buy Bitcoin when it dips, dumps, or crashes using KuCoin stop limit orders. So if I jump over here to my KuCoin exchange account, now if you don't have a KuCoin exchange account, I will drop a link in the description down below, and if you use my link, you will get a discount on your trading fees. I believe it's like a 10% discount on your trading fees. Now, if you're one of my YouTube channel members, there's actually a video exclusively for the YouTube channel members, and if you use the link in that video, you actually get the steepest discount I can offer on your trading fees, and I think that's something like 20% discount on your trading fees if you use that link. Now, that's enough jaw-jacking. Let's get to setting up some orders so we can buy any future Bitcoin dips, dumps, or crashes. And so over here on my KuCoin exchange account, the first thing I obviously need to do is make sure I have some funds available in order to place these orders. Now, if you need to fund your KuCoin account, it's pretty simple. You just click on deposit. And if you click on deposit crypto, you can then select what coin you want to deposit, select the network you want to use. Like if you're going to use USDT, you might want to select a network like the Tron network, would be less expensive than the ETH. But that all depends on the network your wallet will be sending from. Once you select your network, you then copy the address and paste it in your wallet address, whether that be Exodus or Coinbase or wherever you're sending money from. But the key is make sure you're using the right network. If you use the wrong network, your funds could be lost. Now, once you receive your funds in KuCoin, you will need to more than likely transfer them from your main account to your trading account, and you can simply click on transfer. Select the direction, and you would want to go from your main account to your trading account, the coin you want to transfer, and then the amount, and then click confirm. And that transfer happens pretty much instantly, and now you're actually ready to trade or buy Bitcoin. And you can either click on trade, or you can come up here to the trade tab and click on spot trading. And that will pull up the trading dashboard for KuCoin, and in this case I want to make sure that the pair I have selected is BTC USDT. So now I'm ready to place some limit orders for BTC USDT. I come down to the spot trading tab. I need to put in my trading password. Now I have access to actually place some orders rather than placing a limit order at say 27,000 and then another limit order at like 21,000, because what again we're trying to do is buy Bitcoin when it dips to a lower price. If I place a limit order, that will lock up my available USDT, which you can see I have just about 2,500 USDT available. I don't want to actually lock those funds up per se. So instead of a limit order, I want to place a stop limit order. So if I give that a click, I now have the choice to do a stop limit or stop market. Now, a stop limit will actually buy at the price I put in and only at the price I put in. A stop market would actually trigger a buy, and whatever the price is at when that buy order hits the books, that's what I'll get filled at. I prefer limit orders because I actually want to enter at the price I determine. So I click stop limit. Now I just need to configure this actual order, and I need to determine what my stop price is. That's essentially the trigger price for this order. And then the limit price would be the price I'm willing to buy at. So I will have an order on the book at this limit price, and then how much BTC I actually want to buy. Now, rather than pulling random numbers out of a hat, I actually do have a strategy to buy Bitcoin when it dips, dumps, or crashes. And part of that is actually doing recon over here on the Bitcoin USDT weekly chart over on Binance. And I have dropped in my Fibonacci retracement levels, and I've basically drawn from the low to the most recent high back here around 48,000, and the low was around 26,700, or call it 27,000. So with these Fibonacci retracement levels, I actually have some levels I might be interested in buying at. The first one would be more than likely at this 26,716 level, which was the low on the wick of this candle. Now, I wouldn't necessarily put my order right at this number. You typically want to be just above or below. In this case, I'd probably put my first order in at around 27,000. And so this level would be what I would consider a dip level. Now, my next level would probably be your dump level, and that's going to be around the 1272 level, and that's coming in at 20,873. Let's call it 21,000. So the dip would be 27,000. The dump would be 21,000, and then the crash level would probably be down here around the 1618 level, and that's coming in at just around 13,500. And again, I don't want to put my order right down here. It might actually not reach exactly to this level, and so I would probably have an order at around 15,000. So to recap once more, we have our dip level at 27,000, we have our dump level at 21,000, and we have a crash level down around 15,000. Now, to take that one step further, if I jump over here to my Recon Average Down Excel spreadsheet, you can see my target is BTC. My starting ammo is going to be around that $2,500 I mentioned earlier. Now, I am starting with a current price of $60,000 because I've actually been averaging down ever since Bitcoin started dropping from its all-time high of $69,000. Now, my target price is also $60,000 because I am willing to hold these positions long term, and I anticipate it might be a year or two from now, Bitcoin getting back to its all-time high, and so I would like to start taking profit on some of these positions I'm picking up when we get back around that $60,000 level. So with that all being said, if I start with $2,500 worth of ammo and I scale in according to this structure over here, which is basically my first target was 33,000. I did buy Bitcoin at 33,000. I think I've mentioned that in previous videos back when Bitcoin was much higher. And so in this case, my first target number one, would be a 45% discount from the $60,000 price. And so that's 33,000, and I have picked up Bitcoin at 33,000. Now with Bitcoin trading between 29 and 30,000 this week, that position's a little bit underwater. That's fine. This is an investment strategy, not so much a day trading strategy. And these are long-term hold positions. And I guess before I get too much further into this video, I want to make it crystal clear. This video is not financial advice. It's not investment advice. This video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. At the end of the day, you need to do your own recon, and only you are responsible for the decisions you make. Now, with that out of the way, let's continue. So my target number two would be a 55% discount, and that is based on the $60,000 price. And don't you know, that actually comes in at 27,000. And if you look at the formula up here, that is B15, which is the $60,000 price, multiplied by 0.45, and that would then give you your 55% discount, and that is your $27,000 figure, which just happens to be our dip target. Now, target number three is a 65% discount, and don't you know, it comes in at 21,000, which is our dump target. Now, my final target is going to be target number four. That's a 75% discount off of 60,000, and that comes in at 15,000, which is, again, B15 is this 60,000 multiplied by 0.25, and that will give you your crash target of 15,000. Now, another thing I use this spreadsheet for is how much of this initial starting ammo, which is $2,500, will I actually invest in each one of these positions. And as you can see, I'm not going to invest an even amount. The idea is to buy larger positions as the price of Bitcoin gets lower. So when Bitcoin hit 33,000, for this example, I would have bought 5%, and that'd be $125 worth of Bitcoin. Now we're past that level, so my next investment is going to be a 10% investment of the $2,500 or $250, and that will get me 0.01 worth of Bitcoin essentially. Next, the target 3 level is a 15% investment in target 3, so that'll be $375. And as you can see, I would be buying more Bitcoin, and that would be 0.02. So I am almost doubling up the amount of Bitcoin, yet I'm not doubling my investment amount. It's purely because the price of Bitcoin is now cheaper. I can get more Bitcoin. And this is how you actually build wealth. You do not dollar cost average in, where you buy regardless of price. If you buy when the price is going up, you could be buying at the top. That is not how you build wealth. You build wealth when the price is going down, and that way you can buy more of the asset you're targeting. Now, our final target for this example is going to be a 30% investment, or $750, and at that point I would be able to buy 0.05 Bitcoin, which is actually more than the first two levels combined. And so again, I'm buying more Bitcoin and thus averaging down my cost on all of my Bitcoin. And so when Bitcoin goes back up, my break-even point is actually lower each time we buy at a lower level. All right, so let's go place these 3 limit orders. So if we jump back over here to KuCoin, my first stop price is going to be that $27,000 level. My limit price is actually going to be the same, which is $27,000. And the amount of Bitcoin I want to buy is going to be 0.1 Bitcoin. And you can see the volume is actually $270, so it's a little more than that $250, but that Excel spreadsheet just rounds up, and I'm perfectly fine buying just a slight bit more of Bitcoin. And so now I can just click Buy BTC, and that order was placed successfully, and it won't show up under my open orders. It will actually show up under my advanced orders. So if I give that a click, you can see I now have a stop limit order to buy with Bitcoin's price less than or equal to 27,000, and the actual buy price is 27,000 USDT, and the amount of Bitcoin I will buy is 0.01 BTC. And if we look back over here at my available USDT, I still have just about 2,500 USDT available. And so I would still actually have use of those funds until that order was actually hit. And at that point, I would no longer have access to that 270 USDT. Now let's set up our second limit order, and that was at a 21,000 target. And the limit price, I also want to buy at 21,000. And the amount I want to buy is 0.02 BTC. And you can see that will be around $420. Again, it's a little more than the spreadsheet, but it is close enough. And so now I just click Buy BTC. And now you can see the second stop limit order has appeared under my advanced orders for that $21,000 figure. Now, the final order I need to place was that $15,000 target. And so now we have our stop. Now I need the actual buy price, which is my limit price, will be 15,000. And the amount of Bitcoin I want to buy is 0.05 Bitcoin. And you can see that does actually equal that $750 target. And so now I can click Buy BTC. The order was placed successfully, and now I have my 3 stop limit orders. I have my crash number at 15,000, I have my dump number at 21,000, and I have my buy the dip target at 27,000. And if you look over here at my available USDT balance, I still have 2,500 USDT available to me, at least until these levels are hit. And so these stop limit buy orders do not tie up your funds until that stop price is actually hit. At that point, an order will be placed to the order book on your behalf, and then that amount of USDT will be locked up in that actual order. Now, if we jump back over here to the spreadsheet, based on the starting ammo of $2,500, if we look at the projected profit, if, for example, all 5 of these targets are hit from 33,000 down to 9,000, my projected profit, if I then sold all that Bitcoin at 60,000, on this $2,500 investment would be $11,520. Now, for the example we just set up, if only partial targets are hit, and in this case they'd be the $27,000, the $21,000, and the $15,000 targets, then my profit would be $4,600. And in reality, with these three investments, $250, $375, and $750, I end up only investing about $1,400, and so then I get a $4,600 profit essentially on a $1,400 investment. And again, averaging down is how you build wealth. I can accumulate a lot more Bitcoin if I buy when Bitcoin's price is low and sell when it's high. I can then use those profits to buy more Bitcoin when Bitcoin goes down. So, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you might want to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below, and I will drop a link to KuCoin in the description down below. So, in closing, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.